Did you want to write a book?
Technically, no. I wanted to see the movie of a book that somebody else wrote in theaters. That's basically what I wanted to see. But through my wife's encouragement of these characters that I kept throwing out and ideas, she finally said, well, you need to just write a book. And I'm like, I can't write a book. I can't write an email, let alone a whole book.
It was an idea. It wasn't a book. He kept telling me about these characters, and he would come back and say, they could do this or they could do that. And I would tell him, you need to write this down. And he would constantly say, but I don't write. I'm not a writer. And I would say, you're driving me crazy with these people. Write it down. And he finally got to the point where he was tired of me saying, write it down, and he finally wrote it down. It's called Into the East, The Razing, and it's actually part one of a trilogy. There will be 3 books total, and it is written by first-time author J.A. Davis, and it centers around a young man, Aaron, who is a noble, and he is actually going to rise to power. That's what he's supposed to do, and take over his father's role. It's old world, 2,000, 3,000, 6,000 years ago meets new world technology. What would it be like if you took someone, that were still living in caves and gave them modern technology? And they literally would get that technology overnight. What would their world be like? How would they adapt? What would their world become?
Even though it is looking at something in the past, it has a profound impact on our future. And I think that the message that is within this book is life-shattering. So that's why I want to tell this story, because I think it will have a profound impact on the audience.